Welcome to the Social Podcast, where no discussion or debate is off limits.
Thank you so much for that beautiful welcome. Thank you. Have a seat. Relax. Thank you so much for coming out today. Thank you for watching at home. Journalist and speaker Farah Nasser is joining us today. Thank you for being here. And Canadian designer and mentor on Project Runway Canada, Aurora James joins us today. Excited to have you here,
So
Aurora.
happy to be here.
The last time you were here in the capacity of your book, and now you're joining the panel. We're excited.
No, I'm so happy to be here. And by the way, the very first time I was ever here was as an intern in this building.
Full circle moment. I love that.
Wow.
And we're excited to hear about what you think about this first story, because Sydney Sweeney has been stirring up a lot of controversy lately. Most notably, she was accused of promoting white supremacy in her American Eagle jeans ad, you may remember. And that only got worse when Donald Trump came to her defense. So then several celebrities called her out publicly for her Republican views, but a reputation expert told the Daily Mail that despite all of that, Sydney is, quote, uncancelable because she never apologizes. So, is never apologizing the key to being uncancelable, Farah?
You know what? I think this argument is flawed. I don't think that she's actually going for being uncancelable. I think she's avoiding accountability. And she's smart because she knows that the internet has the memory of a goldfish. So everybody moves on. So she's moving on faster than the controversy can even catch up with her. So I think this is very calculated. This isn't being just confident. It's very calculated.
But it might be backfiring on her, because I understand what you're saying. If you don't apologize, you're sort of, because as soon as you do apologize, every word of that apology then gets dissected by the media, and then you stay in the news cycle. So by not apologizing, you're kind of removing yourself from the cycle. Yet Sydney has not apologized, and here we are talking about her. It's still part of the news cycle. So you wonder if it's just dependent on the time, the hour, the ebb and flow. Who's behind you in terms of getting canceled? Who's in front of you? It's like a queue.
We are talking about her, but you know what we're not doing? Going to see her movie. Because that movie just bombed.
Yeah, this is a movie about the boxer.
A something. None of us want to watch
You're
it.
connecting those dots together.
No,
okay.
None of it. Have you seen it?
No.
Have you seen it?
No.
Literally no one's seen it. And so I think she's kind of canceling herself.
Oh, that is an excellent point.
I think she's canceling herself. We don't want to see it. We're not interested. We're over it.
Oh, that is interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I do
Let the
think
people speak, kind of.
Let the people speak.
With their money.
Yeah. I think there is a move, though, to this not apologizing, and it is a move that's right out of Donald Trump's playbook, right? Think about it. This man has done countless things. We don't need to go through the laundry list, but this is a man who has never apologized and rose to the highest, level of office in the world, arguably. And I think that it's interesting how she's dodging it, though. She's making an active choice, as you're saying, a calculated choice. She did an interview recently, I don't know if you saw this, with GQ magazine, and the journalist was trying very hard to get a read and to get her to at least kind of maybe be accountable. They turned off comments on that, which I thought was also very interesting.
Tell me you're racist without telling me you're racist. It would have been so easy for her just to say, wow, that really spun out of control. I didn't think about it. That obviously wasn't my intention. Also, American Eagle needs to be accountable to
Yeah,
this.
that's the other thing. It's the company. I think the real courage, the real confidence is apologizing. Is saying that I did something wrong. That takes a lot.
She doesn't think she did something wrong.
There's something about not apologizing. There's a bravado to it that I respect. And Cynthia, you're going to get a kick out of this. Do you know what the anniversary is of today? 6 years ago, I apologized. I had to issue an apology. I was forced to apologize for being critical of hockey culture.
I remember
that apology didn't age well, because since then, we literally had a journalist on who wrote a book about being critical of the culture. And I did not want to apologize, and the business wanted me to apologize to sort of stop the cancellation, to stop the masses, to stop the reaction. But what happened is it just was like adding fuel onto a fire, and it got worse and worse. So at the end of the day, I was so displeased with myself, because it's my life's biggest regret. I don't have many regrets. But if I could go back and be like, you know what? my heart's not in this. I don't want to do it, and sort of stand up and not apologize because it didn't do anything good.
So
it made it worse.
It's so
I love learning the behind the scenes of what happened because I remember that moment. That is so interesting.
Oh my God, dark. But she's okay.
She's okay. She's thriving. All right. Someone wrote to Miss Manners and asked how to diplomatically and adamantly state the guests should not bring a dish to supplement your holiday event. So, you know the whole song and dance, right? It's like, what should I bring? Don't bring anything. Oh, really? Are you sure? Actually, yeah, just bring yourselves. And then somebody brings a pie. Like, it happens all the time. How do you respond to that, Aurora?
Honestly, I think if someone asks you not to bring something, they believe you have bad taste.
Oh,
They don't trust you. They don't trust you. If someone's coming over, I'm just being honest with you.
Wow,
Listen,
I didn't know that.
Canadians, y'all are very, just like me, you know,
Polite.
but polite. But if I say to you, no, please don't bring anything, that means I don't want it from you. I don't trust your cooking.
That's not what I
don't want it at the function. I don't want the weird smelling candle.
But in my
I don't want to have to keep the gift around until you come back next time so you see it.
Just don't bring it.
Just don't bring it. If I have a friend who has a really good taste in cheese, for example, I'd be like, oh yeah, can you please bring some cheese? If someone's very good with wine, I'm like, I really need you on the red wine because I'm not a wine girl, so I don't know. But if I beg you not to bring anything, it's because I don't trust you.
I never thought about that.
That makes me feel really bad. Being honest.
I never thought about that, and I don't mean it that way. When somebody, I just mean I want to be the host. Like, I'm not expecting to get gifts or anything, any help. I'm having a dinner party.
I'm expecting wine.
You're expecting wine?
Yeah, I know. But among my group of friends, it's unspoken. Like, we don't even say, like, what can I bring? Because everyone knows. Like, you just bring a bottle of wine. And then you have enough.
In our culture, it's not even a question. It's like, you make good samosas. You're bringing the samosas. It's just happening. It's just what's happening. And then you're bringing the kulfi because you make good kulfi. Like, it's not even a conversation. It's just like, bring this, bring this, bring this. And I love that. I love that because it's honest.
And you bring what you're good
I
at.
don't want to do everything.
But I think maybe what we're just unearthing here is maybe just to ask for what you want. Like, just be very specific and just ask for what you want so no one's confused.
Yeah.
Let's move on to what could be the greatest cover-up of our time. A writer for The Atlantic points out that many spots where we once encountered nude bodies have vanished. It's rare, think about it, to find a communal shower at a public pool these days, and many all-gender change rooms require that you undress in a private stall. So we kind of want to pull it back and find out how comfortable we are, with public nudity. No, what?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you are my people, because I am not comfortable at all, which is maybe surprising because I'm a sex educator and I talk a lot about openness, and yet I was raised Catholic, and so I think there's equal parts of a bit of body shame and just kind of like an impression that was given to me when I was young about like sort of, I don't think I even looked at myself naked until I was in my late 20s, early 30s. But then there's this other piece which is just like, have you ever been to a gym where there is nudity and you have that experience of somebody who's toweling off and then they hold their towel like this and then they stand and talk to you like this? Yeah. And I don't know, maybe it's just me and maybe I'm a perv, but I can't not think about sex when somebody does that. And I don't want somebody thinking about sex when they're looking at me. So I'm okay with the
Are
lack
you thinking of them sexually?
Yes, I am. I'm like, that's your vulva. And I'm thinking about how I am.
Okay.
I don't think I'm weird for that.
Maybe you
I
don't
don't
want
think
those
it's
spaces
weird.
to be sexualized.
Exactly.
You're there for a purpose.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
But I'm not judging it. You don't feel
no,
that way.
this is going to be very unpopular with this crowd, I can tell already. But I'm going to be honest, this makes me sad. And you know why it makes me sad? It's because this is one of the last places where we see unfiltered, different, beautiful bodies. Like you see and you're like, oh yeah, her tummy does that when she sits down too. Or like cellulite, we all have it, you know? I feel like it normalizes me.
I hear you.
You know?
I hear you.
We don't,
I think that's very
right now, that means I'll only see my body, my partner's body, and then the filtered bodies that are done through an algorithm through AI,
That's a good point.
right?
That's a really good point.
What do you think about this, Aurora?
I mean, I come from fashion, so everyone's nude all the time. But it's really not sexual, right? It's more like, you're trying on clothes, people are kind of treating you like a clothes hanger, right? It's more objectifying,
I can see that
guess.
because you're rushing through things.
You're rushing.
Yeah.
Even for me, I'm changing, I'm trying things on, and I'm naked, and I don't think about it sexually.
Probably,
So-
we hope like a doctor does
Yeah.
it. You know what I
Yes,
melike in
absolutely.
the doctor's office, it's not sexualized.
No,
It's-
as a designer, if you have a nude model in front of you, you're really just like, okay, how do I fix this skirt so
of
that it
course.
fits properly?
But in a change room, are you worried at all? I think part of the reason why this change has taken place is that we know there's been an increase in people taking photographs. You don't know where those photographs
maybe.
are going to end up. Does that change that conversation at
That
all?
worries me.
Yeah.
It doesn't worry me. Only because, like much like you, Farah, I love the public nudity, like in spas, seeing women's different bodies, not men's bodies, but seeing women's bodies. There's something mesmerizing and fascinating and beautiful about it. But I don't partake in it. I'm the person, with the towel, who's trying to put on the bathing suit underneath and being. And
So
maybe-
why is that?
I think it's just because I'm demure.
She's mindful.
She's mindful and she's
Are you?
demure.
I don't know if you're like, I'm very comfortable. Like I'm very, and I probably have false positivity about my own body. Because
No.
I have all this stuff and parts, and 2 babies, but I don't know, it doesn't, I'm the one who's putting the leg on and being like, hey, Cynthia.
I love it. Listen, I'm hoping that this is one of the gifts of like eventual menopause, that I'm just not going to give any care any longer, that I will just be like out and about. And anyway, we're going to move on to this, guys. Have you ever wondered about what your name says about you? A writer for The Guardian argues that unusual names like Peach or Aquaman, I didn't know that was a name.
Yes.
They can shape a person's life, affecting who they'll date and how well they will actually do in university. So do you find that certain names come with judgment? Aurora, you have a really interesting
what about your name?
Beautiful name.
Beautiful name.
Well, definitely they come with judgment. I think Aurora is tame, but it was hard for me when I was younger. There was never anything with my own name on it, that whole thing. But now when I think about people like Nara Smith, she's kids named like Rumble and Humble and Slim and like all of these things.
Yes.
Apple or Elon Musk's kid is like Xenu X12
Yes.
or something.
Yes.
Like,
Don't you find
that's
those
tough on a resume?
I find I'm not judging those people. I'm judging their parents because, like,
Yes.
a lot
The
of those
parents
names
wanna
sound
be
like
unique.
horse names, not human names.
But they're also rich. They don't really have to navigate the world of like trying to get a job,
Yeah,
right?
all their friends' names are Apple
Yeah,
and Pear and
that's
whatever.
right.
That's true.
But it's, to me, I actually think some of these parents are doing these kids a service by doing different names, because I feel like we have association with certain names. Like think of the name Karen,
Yeah.
right? What is that? What about
Yeah.
the name? I wrote some here. Chad.
Yeah, you're right.
What about Becky with the long hair?
Yeah.
Becky, right? Or even Sanjay or Raj, like that, to me that's like, oh, do you work in IT, right? Or like Mohammed, it's like racial profiling at an airport. Like, it's like there's so many names out there that have a connotation to them. So I think unique names
And
are
they ebb
pretty
and
nice.
flow as well. Like, I would be curious to see a list of how many people have named their baby Adolf after World War II.
Oh my gosh,
Seriously.
yeah.
Do you know what? Like, I'm
one
guessing
would.
not a few. Like, some names generally just get canceled naturally.
But there's a whole rise right now, actually, in America of baby names that are based on weapons.
What? I've seen this.
Yes.
Trigger,
so like
even?
Trigger,
Yeah.
Colt, like, yes.
Rifle.
Absolutely.
so disturbing.
It's very
Yeah.
dark.
It's like a masculine kind
Very
of
dark.
thing of
Oh.
wanting-
So I'll take an apple.
Yeah.
I'll take a
Any day.
sunshine.
I
I'll take
agree.
a Pookie.
Yes.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I just know Aquaman. Does people
Yeah, Aquaman.
actually
Does
ever
anybody
name
name
their
that?
child
Oh, there is a
Aquaman.
kid named Aquaman.
I have to Google that afterwards. So a writer for Veg Out argues that there are certain fashion choices that promise confidence but actually reveal insecurity. Things like wearing loud luxury logos, over-accessorizing, or chasing every trend. So far, do you agree with this list?
Okay, first of all, I didn't know that over-accessorizing was part of this because I'm very over-accessorized right now, so this might not go with my take, but I actually love this. I love that we're calling out performative confidence, because I think that real confidence actually whispers. I really do. And I have an example of this where I recently bought these very loud, well, a couple of years ago, I bought them for my birthday, these loud Gucci shoes. And then I just never wore them because I just thought that they were super loud. And then I ended up selling them to a consignment store. But I was like, why do I have Gucci on my feet? Like
You didn't feel like you.
I didn't
But
feel-
is
it didn't feel like me.
Is
Yeah.
that the key? Is it more about being authentic to you? Is the disconnect with it, like that when it feels performative?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, I don't really like the list. But there was one thing on this list that kind of bothers me, or not bothers me, but I'm concerned that people don't know about it. It wasn't on the list. Do you know those little tags on a sleeve on women's coats and men's coats? I don't know if women know that those are supposed to be temporary.
Totally. Or like the sticker on the hat.
The stick. Well, that's become a fashion thing.
No, but
I
that
think.
still is a. Like,
I think it's become a statement, and I wonder if that's the same. But this little tag is supposed to be removed, and I think some people think maybe it's a flex. Like, but the tag is generally like fast fashion. So like, I don't know if it's the flex you think it is. It's like it's the equivalent of the vents of a blazer. They come snip or they come.
All right.
You gotta snip those guys.
Yeah, you
PSA,
do.
snip them.
But I feel like I've seen more recently that ones that are maybe intentionally like
they're very
supposed to
fancy.
Be,
they're not. They're still supposed to be cut off.
Okay, well, Aurora, you are the fashion.
Yeah, you would know better than any of us.
Well,
so you're
I
the
just
expert.
want to review this list of 8 very quickly. So wearing luxury logos to prove your worth, over-accessorizing your look put together, wearing trends that don't suit you, overdoing makeup to appear confident, dressing too young or too mature for your age, copying someone else's aesthetic, overly polished perfection, and dressing to impress instead of to express. I think you should throw all of these rules in the trash.
Okay.
I think you should throw them in the trash.
Okay, what about the logo one? Like wearing
it's all
logo head to
in
toe.
the trash. It's all in the trash because
why?
fashion is supposed to be fun. If you put too many rules around it, it's not fun
But
anymore.
okay,
What about the
Okay.
status part of it with the logos? What about
Yeah.
the status? People wear that just
If
to.
people want to wear a logo because they identify with that brand in some way, let them.
So are you telling me though that you've never walked into a space and been like, that person?
No.
It's like there's
She's trying too
All
hard.
the time.
Okay. So,
But it's not about me, it's about them.
Okay.
And it's about how fashion makes you feel.
Okay.
Like when
She's
I was in
evolved.
high school, when I was in high
she's more
school,
evolved than us.
I mean, I don't think I would have been voted best dressed, but I wore the things that I was excited about. I used to go to Goodwill and get like oversized men's pants and then use a shoelace as a belt to tie it. And people were like side-eyeing me, thinking it was weird.
I love this.
You
So
just have to do your thing.
And the moral of the story, I guess, is like you cannot care about what other people think of you, even though people will judge, because they will. It's more about your personal expression. Is that what you're saying? Is that
Yes,
the guide
it's all about your personal expression. And there's people like Iris Apfel, tons of accessories all the time.
Right.
Anna Wintour, perfectly coiffed. You can do any of these things as long as you do it in a way that's authentic to you.
And you
the
own it.
Gucci shoes weren't authentic to you.
Yeah.
They were not.
Good.
You gotta own it.
Let's stay with fashion because Aurora, Project Runway Canada premieres today. So exciting. So you interviewed, you mentored actually designers. So talk
Yes.
about what did this experience show you about the talent that we have in this country, in Canada?
Well, you guys are sitting on some gems all across this country, I have to tell you. There are the most incredible designers on the show. They're from all across Canada, all different cultures. I don't know how they found this group, but wow, I was blown away. And I have to tell you, like, as someone who's from Mississauga, grew up here, interned at fashion television, Jeannie was like my mentor, my idol, you know?
Yeah.
To come back and actually get to mentor this next crop
And
of,
work
like,
with Jeannie.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, iconic, right?
Yeah.
To get to actually work with this next crop of like brilliant, amazing Canadian fashion designers is huge. And everyone in this country should be so proud of these people.
I love it.
Aurora, you're a delight. Please come back anytime you're in town and hang out with us. Thank you so much
I
for
love
being
it.
here.
That was so much fun.
That's so fun.
Subscribe to the Social Podcast so you don't miss a fiery debate. Until next time, socialites.